Alright guys, so we're back for another Dragon Ball Heroes video, and today we're going to talk about how to get, like, really, I don't know what to call these, I don't know, broken abilities. I think the proper word is really, really hype super attacks. So here, we'll go ahead and see what the avatar's got. Oh, the Soul Punisher! You know, that very, very fun technique. Goodbye, Jacko. So, it's actually quite easy to get a lot of these ridiculous, you know, sort of super attacks. We're going to go through a few of them, you know, things like the Soul Punisher, Vegeto's Spirit Sword, the Spirit Bomb, Turles' Kill Driver, you know, Frieza's Death Ball, Hachiak's Revenger Cannon, like all of that stuff. There's a very, very simple way to get them. And of course, you guys might notice that we are over here in, you know, the Dragon Ball grinding spot. That's because we're going to utilize the Dragon Balls here. Now, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, you know, collecting the Dragon Balls takes a while. You know, what wish? That's so important. What wish? No. Listen, it is so easy to get the Dragon Balls. And from what I'm seeing, like the game expects you to make like hundreds of wishes too. That's another really, really big thing here. So, like, I've been kind of experimenting with a lot of the different wishes, right? I've gotten some rare modules, I've gotten some extra module slots, and then, of course, I've done this option right here, teach me a super attack. Now, these super attacks have been, like, the hypest ones. Again, we just did the Soul Punisher. That is something we got from Shenron. So, let's go ahead and see what Shenron will give us right now, and we get the Revenge Death Ball. Super Baby 2, right there. Boom. There we go. Like, the super crazy hype stuff, it seems like, you know, Shenron is giving us a lot of that. Now, like, one that you might expect to be there, the Final Flash, for example. I did see the Final Flash. That was actually, like, just learned from normal Vegeta, right? You know, from normal characters, you can learn a lot of super attacks. But it seems like the best super attacks for your avatar you get from Shenron. Now, real quick, you know, again, we're going to look at a couple more of these that you can get for the, you know, avatar, but I also want to show one other thing about these super attacks in particular that Shenron gives you. Alright guys, so we'll take a quick look at another one of these super attacks. Of course, this one is going to be the one that we just got, right? Now, there is a whole bunch of these that are, like, really, really good. Like, again, these are the ones that people are going to want. So, Revenge Death Ball, that, of course, is Super Baby 2. And, you know, we're dealing big-time damage to Jacko. You know, using one of those linking support-type units, it's very easy to get some super attacks in the first round like this. So, let's look at a couple more of these. Again, there is some really cool stuff in here. Again, like, you know, Vegeto's Spirit Sword, stuff like that. And they are very, very high energy attacks, you know, 6 or 8 energy required, so, you know, they are big damaging attacks. Alright guys, so we're back. Now this one, this is probably one that I'm going to be using quite often, I would imagine. You know, just, I gotta imagine this is going to look pretty cool. Yeah, little Majin Vegeta final explosion action. Goodbye, Jacko. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of cool stuff. Like, that's the thing, like, you know, I'm collecting the Dragon Balls. I've just been grinding the Dragon Balls up, you know, because it's giving me summon tickets. It's giving me a ton of experience. You know, it's a one, you know, hit, like, win stage. So I'm able to bring, like, look at these random cats, like Dodoria, Teen Krillin, the Pilaf Machine. Like, I'm earning camaraderie with units that, you know, we're probably not going to be using going through, like, arcade mode and story mode and stuff, you know. I don't have much camaraderie points with units like Blue Vegito or, you know, UI Goku or Jiren or stuff like that. We're saving those for later. Right now, you know, grinding up, like, these super attacks, doing all this stuff, like this is just the best method to do that. And then again, like I'm even, you know, using the Dragon Balls to get these super cool attacks for the avatar as well. Alright, and here we're gonna bust out another of the series iconic attacks right here with the avatar. I mean, I don't know, I might as well call him Beat, but you know, it's like, depending on if you're like the Namekian race, a demon, you know, Kaioshin, whatever it is you want to be. Yeah, a little Spirit Bomb action. What's up, Jacko? Oh, Jacko, no! Alright, guys, and now we'll get into another of the really, really iconic attacks. Oh, Oh, yeah. A little Vegito Spirit Sword action. Ooh, that did some good damage right there. So there we go. Like, just a lot of these good attacks. Now, again, I want to head back over to where you could sort of change your super attacks right now, and then just sort of show the thing that's kind of special about these super attacks in particular that Shenron gives you, like Spirit Sword and all of this stuff. Alright guys, so we're over here in our hero data, right? This is where we get change super attacks and stuff like that. This is also where you can sort of change your battle type, right? So you can go between hero, elite, berserker. So like if we go to hero, right? Let's take a look at some of the super attacks we pick. Stuff like Kamehameha, which I believe we learned from Goku. The time skip you learned from Hit. The Dark Kill Driver you learned from Xenoturles. Gallic Gun, obviously. I think that's... Was that GT Vegeta? No, I think the Final Flash you learned from GT Vegeta. I'm not really too sure. Chaos Wave is from Frost. Death Beam is from, Frieza. And then, of course, down here we have all the special ones. Basically starting from Final Explosion on. These are all the ones I've gotten from Shenron. So, Final Explosion, Spirit Bomb, Frieza's Death Ball, Spirit Sword, Gigantic Meteor, which I believe is Broly's attack, right? I do want to take a look at that one next. Revenger Cannon, that's Hachiax. Vanishing Ball, I believe is Kid Buu's attack. Soul Punisher we saw. I'm actually thinking about it. I'm not too sure what the Revenge Blast is. I'm having trouble placing what that is. Kill Driver, of course, is Turles, and then the Revenge Death Ball we just got from Baby, right? Now, here's the thing. Normally, the Hero, Elite, Berserker, they all have different super attacks, right? So, like, if we go to the Elite, we can see that the Kamehameha is not here. The Gallic Gun, those things are not here. We have different attacks. Destructo Disc, Dark Vanishing Ball, Special Beam Cannon, Victory Cannon, Final Flash. But then down here, the Final Explosion, Spirit Bomb, Death Ball, all the super attacks that we wish for from Shenron are also available for this. What is this? This is the... Wait, what are we on? The Elite. Yeah, we're on the Elite. So, like, all of these super attacks can be used for all of the different classes, which is actually very, very useful because a lot of these normal attacks, right, are not actually able to even be used across all the classes like this. So if we'll go over to Berserk, again, there's going to be different sort of attacks again. Final Impact, Dragon Claw Dance, Batamo Impact, I wonder whose that is, right? Super Dragon Fist, you see all these attacks are not available with the other classes. But if we go down here, again, the same Shenron ones are all available down here. Final Explosion, Death Ball, Spirit Sword, Revenger Cannon, it's all here. So, no matter which class you want to go with, getting these sort of, super special super attacks from Shenron, they're able to be used across all the classes, which is very, very helpful. So, I guess, let's go ahead and take a look. I want to see the Gigantic Meteor, and then I also want to see the Revenge Blast, because I can't really place on who the Revenge Blast attack is. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what super attack we have here. Whose super attack is this exactly? It's time to find out. I feel like everyone is probably screaming, oh, it's this person's attack, but I can't think of it. Okay, Revenge Blast, and this is... Yeah, I can't think of what that is. I don't know. Alright, so let's take a look at, like, the Gigantic Meteor. We'll make one more wish to Shenron. We'll get another super attack, and then we'll go ahead and finish up for today. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and finish up with this last super attack right here. We'll go ahead and take a look at the... Let me not spoil it. Yep, alright, yeah, Pilaf Robot. We got it. So we'll go ahead and bust out the Gigantic Meteor. Yeah, Broly's attack. Boom, and Jacko goes down. Not bad damage right there. So, I'm loving this right now. Just grinding up Dragon Balls, getting different things, extra module slots. So I haven't picked Experience or Camaraderie yet. Experience, I feel like, might be a low-key sort of decent option because I am taking the long way. I am grinding up to level 99 before I actually do the class up, to maximize my avatar's stats because, just by the sheer number of units in the game that you can get Camaraderie and stats with, clearly, like, the avatar, if you do things correctly, will be your best character. I no doubt about that. he's going to be like absolutely ridiculous. So that's why I'm trying to just absolutely max out his stats as much as possible. And while I'm grinding up the Super Dragon Balls, I figured I'd experiment with these super attacks and stuff. And certainly no regrets since, you know, we've gotten some really cool stuff. You know, Spirit Sword, Spirit Bomb, you know, these are things I'll be rotating. You know, we're going through the arcade mode and stuff like that. I'll probably be using a lot of these. So let's go ahead and grab another super attack, and let's see what Shenron decides to bless us with. What very special attack? Rebellion Trigger. Okay. So there we go, guys. You know, this is a good way to get, you know, some really big top tier super attacks. Ones that you could use for all of the different, you know, variations: Hero, Berserker, Elite, and of course, it's the most iconic attacks in the series. So, do I recommend going for these wishes? I mean, they're probably not that important, but, you know, just having these really, really cool attacks is definitely, it's not a negative at all, right? And I figured, you know, hey, why not make a video, show how you can get things like the Spirit Bomb, the Final Explosion. You know, moving forward, I'll probably rock, I feel like the Soul Punisher is like the most hype of all the different attacks we looked at. It's just Gogeta right now is just all of the hype. That's just the way it is. So, all right, guys, we'll go ahead and finish up here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.